everybody, it's me, your pal ViperView. And hey, I wasn't planning on coming back so soon. I ordered some stuff and it didn't come yet. But I did order some things and it came. But here was the thing: is that I did an impulse buy on Discogs, and the guy went back and forth, and the guy was like, "Are you sure you want this?" And it turned out I didn't want it, so I was like, "Yeah, you know, whatever." And I was like looking over my record collection, and I had just went through my mom's stuff, and I had Neil Young, a whole Neil Young collection, and I went through every one, and I listed them all, I put them in order, and I listened to them all. And man, I don't like Neil Young at all. So I was like, I'm going to take these down to this record store that I've been going to, the one that has all the stuff underneath No Tomorrow Records. I went there, right here in Portland, Oregon. Anyway, update. So I went crazy with, they gave me a whole bunch of money, and it was 14 records, and I think I got 15 back. And I gave them 18 bucks. I owed him 18 bucks. Because he gave me a lot of money in trade. Because I got, this is all, okay, so. Here we go, buddies. Here we go, pals. Everybody, are you ready to nerd out with me and record this? I like, you know what I used to like to do down at Everyday Music is find stuff and listen to it at the listening station. And they have a listening station at this place that I didn't even know they did. So I went through literally every record I'd ever wanted to hear in the rock section, the random ones, and especially cheap ones. So all the cheapest stuff I went through and listened to, and I picked out these as the ones. This one was $3, and there's a Piranhas that's like a rock and roll Piranhas. This isn't them, and you win some, lose some. $3. It's okay. I didn't even look where they're from. It's on in the red, and it's from 204. It's kind of weird, but whatever. This also not a winner. Number $3. You win some, you lose some. They're getting better. This is better. That was the worst. This is the second worst. Best. This is from right here in Portland. That's kind of why I got it. They're like a punk band or punk rock and roll. I assume I don't remember seeing these guys. This is from 204. This is on Long Beach Records. I'm gonna go fast. I'm sorry. I didn't like it as much. I heard first. I listened to a few songs on each of these, and then picked that I liked it enough to take it home. And I was like, oh, this is punkish rock and roll, whatever. I'm sure. I'm imagining cargo shorts and goatees, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. Don't punch me in the head. Whatever. It's my opinion. I bought your record. It was $3 and I bought it. And all these are pretty much new. Most of them, I don't think anybody listened to them. $3 Rhino Bubblegum Comp. I don't have to talk about that. It's la 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 la. You know what bubblegum sounds like. This is the Unknowns from San Diego, and then I looked it up. A bunch of those different things. They lived in LA. I don't know, but. I picked it out because they were wearing striped shirts and they had cool guitars, and I looked on the back and they got Moss Rights, and so I was like, maybe they're like surf. They're like kind of surf, kind of new wave, kind of, it's like real peppy. This is on Bomp Sire. Yeah, this is good. 1981, and it was $3, and they had 2 copies of this, so I'm sure you can find this at your local. I mean, it's just like peppy. It's only like 6 songs, and it's totally worth under $5. It's peppy. I like peppy. I picked all the peppy. The guy was like, when I was like, when I first gave him to him, I was like, yeah, I you know, whatever. I tried. I really tried to listen to Neil Young, and like when I was leaving, he's like, that's a lot. You got a lot of fun stuff, and I was like, yeah, I guess I did. You know, like, okay, so whatever. This is the Tremolos. This is the start of the $5 stuff. This is from 1967. They're from Dagenham, England. This is on Epic 1967. This is pretty fun. There was only like one song that was like slow, Silence is Golden. But even the bad times are good. They're like, yeah, the fun, silly. You can see them being silly. This is fun. I hope you can find this. This is awesome. This is power pop. Like everything I picked is good. I liked it, so I picked up all the. I went through every record. That was a whole bunch. I must have listened to 30 records or more. If I brought 15, I listened to way more than that. 30 records and a couple of differences. 60. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm going off. What is this? Tremblers. And the guy was like, he made a big deal about it. It's like Peter Noon, and I was like, okay, yeah, Peter Noon's Power Pop, and it said that on there in a little sticker. And I was like, oh, okay. And they look pretty cool, and so I was like, whatever. And I don't know who Peter Noon is. Peter Noon is Herman from Hermit's Hermits, and this is Power Pop, and he does a real good job of Power Pop. This is if I didn't know anything about it or whatever, I would be happy with this record otherwise. And now knowing that it's Herman's Hermits, and the ones don't at the end of Don't Say It, it was like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it if you don't mean it. I was like, oh, well then don't say it first. That one dragged on a little bit, but this is like a ballady one, whatever. So here we go. We're going. This guy. What do we got? Dingus Targus. This is on. This is bottom. Dig Records, which is the Whiffs is on that, and I don't have anything else on that. And that's in, I think, written in eyeliner on his butt. But this is like right up my alley. This is one of the first things I was like, whoa! Or, like, keep, I'll just see the ones that I was keeping, obviously, first. But, because, the cover of this, I was like, I would not have, whatever. I was, what does this sound like? But I guess he was in Nancy, if you've ever heard of them. And, this is called Rock and Roll from the People. This is, he would be Egg Punk now. It would have more keyboards, but it's like lo-fi rock and roll, like that kind of that high-pitched, snotty vocals is what I love, and so I love this. There we go. Next, this one was weird. I guess this is, I don't know how to describe this, and I looked up reviews of other things to describe it, and it's like spooky. It's like 3 guys, 3 girls. They're from Brooklyn, New York. This is Golden Triangle. Maybe you've heard of these guys. They have famous people, a lot of members of other bands. This 2/8 Mexican Summer release has cool vinyl. It was really hard to get. It's like really thick too. The thing. It's really hard to get out to like put it back in there. Even the vinyl is like gold, colored see-through. This one was $5, and they're from Brooklyn. What'd I say? Oh, but like check these guys out. They have a whole bunch of records. I'm gonna check them out again. But it's like the 3 female. They sing all at the same time, and it's kind of like eerie keyboards, kind of like I don't know, like I kind of like how they probably play shows with chandeliers or whatever. Like it's kind of adult contemporary punk. There, I made up my new genre. It's next. Now this is the end of the $5, and this is the best. I wish I could be in this band. This band is so awesome. Never heard of them before this today. No Diz. They're from San Francisco, and this is on 210 on Woodist Records, and I was like, what's that? And then I turned it over, and it's 2 minotaurs playing baseball on a heart-shaped diamond, and I was like, what? And it says like cut on a 4-track, and I was like, that looks interesting. And so like I took it out, and when I pulled it out, it has this poster in it of, I don't know if anybody's ever been to the Tenderloin in San Francisco, but it's like the Tenderloin map by bars, and I guess there was their show. This is a flyer for that, and that was pretty cool. But like, this is like nerd pop rock. They're like it's like a stamp collection with the words. This is the first song I was paying attention to. I was like, what are they gonna say? That one's not even the best, but it's like fear. Okay, so my therapist is a Buddhist with the wisdom of a desk. The only time he's alive is when I sign the checks. Fear of, but that's the beginning of Fear of Advice. There was another one that's way funnier. But anyway, it's like, I was like, I'm saving this to like dive into every song, because every song was like funny, like smart, poppy, silly, smart, rock, happy. Big fan. I'm gonna look up these guys more. So, might want to check them out too. Whatever. I got this one. $5. And that is the end of the $5. But that was the best one. Okay. Now, next. Let's go. Next. $10. So, this. I thought it was noise. That's just how they spelled it sometimes. But it's not. No, noise is like a oi band, I guess, from Tacoma, and this is No C. I don't know, but these guys are from Oakland, California. This is 2012. Rotten to the Core, Challenge the Throne, and it's like hardcore or like harder punk, but it's also not. It's like kind of softer, or not softer, but it is more like kind of like the Midwestern pop punk, but it's not wimpy pop punk. It's not, whatever. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So how you ever say that? I don't know, but it's that's. And yeah, they kind of like jump around on this genre wise a little bit, like, but like pretty cool. And like sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's not. That's what I mean. It's like, but whatever. This is pretty cool, and it was $10 and pretty cool. And then I got this Elway. I had heard of these guys, and I listened to it, and I was like, I swore, I was like, okay, that's the guy from the Lawrence Arms. This is one of the Lawrence Arms people, and this is their, and then, so what I was doing, because I just had finished, when I was laid off, I made a comp of like all the best songs of new stuff I'd gotten, and a lot of the songs I liked are the third song, so I like check the first song, check the third song, and I checked the first song, and it was like slow, but it was like, the guy sounded exactly like the guy, whatever, Lawrence Arms or whatever, not, maybe that's the guy, whatever he sounds like one of those guys, Brendan Kelly, I think that's the guy, but it's not. These guys are from Fort Collins, Colorado, hence the name Elway, and they were called 2-4 Eleanor, or 10-4 Eleanor, and then they changed it when they signed to Red Scare. And these guys are on Red Scare, and so they kind of sound like that. That kind of, yeah, Red Scare music. There you go. And I guess John Elway tried to sue him to say, hey, cease and desist on using my name. And they were like, hey, we don't even really care about football. We're, whatever. So, that was a long time ago, and I don't think that's been resolved. They're still Elway. Okay, next we got this White Thing. And I was like, It's this. And looks like some party dudes, and it's like all the songs are called like Bong Rip, Drugs I've Taken, Sleeping Bag, but they're from here. These guys are, and this is Burger Records, but these guys are I guess the kind of Burger Records that I like, the silly party Burger Records stuff, and I didn't realize they're from here, but whatever. They used to be from here. They went to high school here, and like they started in 2007 in high school, and in 2014 they moved to LA. And this is on 2015 on Burger Records, but they are responsible for Nar Tapes, if you've ever heard of them. This is a prolific that Burger kind of scene tape thing, and I'd heard of it even at the time, and I saw some of these guys. I walked everywhere then. I didn't have a car, and so I saw where these guys, they lived by me, or like, I'm pretty sure, but I was not cool enough to party with these dudes. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for Burger Records stuff at that time either. I wasn't even ready for the Exploding Hearts yet. I don't think. Because, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think so. So but I was like looking at it, like once I realized that it was here, I was like, hey, I do know some. I actually do know some of the people on here, but there's like some party hardy. There's definitely some Mean Gene pictures and whatever, but Mean Gene people are in this pictures. Is what I'm saying. But this is a Burger Records, but this is pretty good party punk, and there's an awesome song. This song, Sleeping Bag, and it's like they're like, we come to your town. Hey, we got nowhere to go. I know you got a floor. I got a sleeping bag. Let us sleep on your floor. Something like that. But it's so good. Every touring band should play a cover of that song. It's super good to like get a place to stay. If not anything, look at that song. But some of it's like some of the weirder, not really weird, but whatever. There's definitely some songs about school and teachers and stuff. It's pretty funny. I like it. I like this. And this was the first thing that I was like, I'm picking. Dirty Fences. And this is the first thing I listened to again, so it's like kind of hard to be like, what's it sound like? But it's like rock and rollier. They say New York fast rock and roll, and this is called Full Tramp, and it's on 215 Slovenly. And I know that I liked it, and it was the first thing I picked out that I was like, I'm taking this. So there you go. There's that, and this is getting to the end. This literally is the best record. It was $10 too, because I bought one $15 record, and we'll get to that. But this was the best, and to tell you the truth, I listened to every one of these albums, both sides, today. Whew, I know. And I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up and work. Today is the end of the weekend, but this is the cap off, and a little nightcap to say night to YouTubes. But here we go. This is The Pleasure Kills, and they're from San Francisco, California, and I didn't even write that part down. And this is Bring Me a Match, and it's on Polypure Records, and it's probably their label or something, I don't know, but this is like power pop 50s style, cool, the best of the San Francisco, they can roll with that, some cool rock and roll-y, like power pop stuff, right? This came out 210. This is great. I like this a lot. Like I said, this is the best. I didn't listen to it all the way. There could be some bummers, but I doubt it. Because, look at it. Look at the back. It's cool. Yeah, look at them. They're A lot of these stuff had stuff in them too, because they're new. This one, yeah, like the ones I wanted to find out about, nothing, no information. So I guess I kind of looked. Okay, whatever. This is the last thing. This is one of the first things I picked too, because it had like a big hype sticker on it that said like fans of the Incredible Kidda Band and and a lot of other bands would like this. And this is Push-Ups, and this is Push-Ups is Pop. And I guess this guy was in Zolar X, like some kind of weird music or whatever from San Francisco. Again, not a lot of information. There's like a ton of information. I just didn't get to read it all. I just skimmed it. But this whole big story about these guys, like an interview with this dude, that guy. But this is pop, power pop, and it's a little kind of new wavy. It gets a little new wavy, 79 to 80, and this is on Hozak, and it's pink vinyl, and yeah, this is good, not as good as that, and this is great or whatever. This is power pop, but yeah, a little more new wavy or keyboards. See, they got keyboards, and the guy's voice is a little higher than, like a little nasalier, and but that kind of, I like that. I like the high, snotty vocals, and he has that. So that's it. Again, 20 minutes. I didn't even talk about any new stuff because that was it, and bye for now. I'm Hyper Viper. Toodaloo.